Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. My name is Nick and I'm a top podder on TradingView. And as a top podder, today I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a profitable trader by exploiting multi-time frame technical analysis and order flow. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get straight in the charts to find some good trading opportunities. Today, I want to give an update on the situation that currently we are having on NZD-CAD because the pair is getting near to providing another very good opportunity, and obviously the structure has now completely changed as the market has followed exactly our previous analysis. So it's definitely time to speak about where is the next opportunity for this pair. Now, as usual, I will keep the analysis very educational so that you will learn exactly what you have to be looking for in the market when you're actually scanning the market for opportunities. And the way in which I will be structuring the analysis is first from a technical perspective. We will then go and see what we have from an order flow perspective with the commitment of traders, which is what hedge funds are currently doing in the market. And we will see what hedge funds are doing on the NZD and on the CAD, because obviously if you're able to understand what the smart money in the market is doing, you're able to trade alongside the big boys in the market. So obviously you do have an advantage over your competition in the market. And then by the end of the video, you will know exactly what kind of opportunity we can be looking for on this pair. So without further ado, let's get straight into the analysis. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what do we have? Now, on the monthly, we can see that the market has just broken above a quite strong area of structure. Now, why is this bearish trend line a strong area of structure? Because it was respected multiple times in the past. It was respected here as resistance, again here, again here, again here, again here, and the market broke above it with this very strong impulse. And there is a rule in the market that previous resistance, once it is broken to the upside, it is turned support. So after the market broke above this bearish trend line, what you expect is for the market to go and retest this trend line, which is now acting as support since it was acting as resistance before. And that is exactly what the market did. The market went and tested this previous resistance, now turned support, and is currently rejecting the area to the upside exactly as we wanted to see. Now, if we check the horizontal structure that we currently have on NZD-CAD, we can also see that from a horizontal structure perspective, we have previous monthly resistance, which is now turned support here, and the market has already tested it and started to reject it to the upside. The last thing that we can see on the monthly is that in general, after an impulse, if we want to measure the correction, what we have to do is take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, if we take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of this impulse, what we can see is that the market went for a perfect retracement to the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse, and then started this very strong rejection to the upside. So on the monthly, everything is clear. We have a market that broke above a very strong resistance, which is now turned extremely strong support. So this is an extremely strong confluence of support area given by this horizontal structure, trend line, and 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on this impulse, which the market has tested and rejected to the upside exactly as we wanted to see. So on the monthly, situation is extremely clear. Let's go down on the weekly and see what we have from a weekly perspective. Now, on the weekly, couple things that we can immediately see. The first thing that we can see is that currently we had a quite strong area of previous support here, which the market broke to the downside and then broke back above. So at that point, we have previous support, which is now again support here, which the market has already tested and started to reject to the upside. We also have this candle here from a weekly perspective, which is the candle which the next one is supposed to fill in the wick. And that is in fact exactly what the market is currently doing. So on the weekly, all structure is bullish and the market is creating quite strong bullish momentum from a weekly perspective. Let's go down on the daily and see what we have on the daily from a technical perspective. Now, on the daily time frame, we definitely had spoken about NZD-CAD quite a few times in the past. We spoke about it after the market had created this W formation. I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create a retracement exactly to this area to complete the W formation, and that is exactly what the market did. Then I spoke about NZD-CAD again when the market was here, and I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create a continuation to the upside, and again, that is exactly what the market did. Then after the market had provided this overextended W formation, I made another breakdown when the market was here, explaining all the reasons for which we wanted to see the market create this move to the downside, and again, that is exactly what the market did. Then we had the creation of this very clear head and shoulders, the market continued to the downside, and then we had the creation of this overextended W formation. And after this overextended W formation, I made another breakdown on NZD-CAD, explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create a nice move to the downside, and that is exactly what the market did. And from here, with the very last analysis that I published, I spoke about all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see a nice continuation to the upside and the creation of a higher high from a daily perspective, which is exactly what the market is currently doing. And obviously we have just capitalized on this very nice move to the upside with students for a beautiful 1 to 3 risk to reward on the trade. And now, where is the next opportunity that we can be looking for on this pair with students? Just a quick reminder, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pair or topic you would like me to cover or analyze in the next video. Now, as usual, let's go and see what we have from a COT perspective on the NZD and on the CAD. So what hedge funds are currently doing on these two currencies. Now, from an NZD perspective, what we can see. Now, on the NZD, we can see that hedge funds have been increasing their net positions quite aggressively. We went from 3.3k net positions all the way up to 7k net positions. So definitely the positioning from an institutional perspective is shifting to the positive side, with longs increasing and the difference between long and shorts increasing as well. In fact, we currently have 21.9k long positions and 14.8k short positions. So definitely NZD getting strong. And if we go and see what we have from a CAD perspective, we can see that overall on the CAD, we do have a negative net positioning with minus 20k net positions. We have seen that the positioning of the shorts have been increasing. In fact, we went from 38 to 42k short positions. Longs overall more or less remaining the same. We had 21k here. We now have again 21k here. So overall the CAD quite weak, and in fact we definitely could expect this move to the upside, which is exactly what the market has done. And currently the next opportunity for this pair will be if the market will manage to break above this resistance. Why? Because we have already seen from the monthly that more continuation to the upside is definitely possible. So the question is, will the market manage to complete this impulse breaking above this previous daily resistance, which will be at that point turned support? Now, if the market from here will not manage to break and complete the impulse, then obviously we have to wait before we can be looking for another opportunity on NZD-CAD, because the market will just break below the structure. However, if the market will complete the impulse to the upside, at that point, if the market will go for a retracement to this previous resistance, which is now turned support, this is exactly the area that we will be monitoring with students for a nice trading opportunity. And as usual, monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data are the best time frames for the direction of the market, but the best time frame for confirmation and entries is the 4 hours. So after the break, if the break will happen, after the break on the retest of the structure, what we will be doing with students is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective. And we will be waiting for the market instead of this area to shift from a 4-hour bearish market to a 4-hour bullish market. And after the shift from a bearish to a bullish market, at that point, we will add NZD-CAD to our watch list, and as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the upside and completion of this impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the upside and creation of a higher high. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis and education for all of you. Also, make sure you go and check out the mentorship program. You find the link in the description. It's a very complete program. You first learn all the rules of my rule-based strategies, and then you trade them live with me. Each and every day you get a new daily market breakdown showing you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, and take profits, as well as having me answering every single question that you have every day. So it's a very complete program. I really suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in the next video.